WISN 12 News with breaking news.
We're going to interrupt programming for a moment to bring you breaking news.
Our sister station, WBAY in Green Bay, is reporting that a Fond du Lac police officer has been shot during a standoff there. 12 News' Matt Salemi is up above the scene right now in News Chopper 12. Matt, they're working actually two scenes right now.
All right, I can tell you guys that we are right now, the 23, Highway 23 or Johnson is the street at the bottom of the frame. There's a shopping mall, and the Peters Avenue is where you see all the police vehicles. Now, it looks like the incident took place in that apartment complex right in the center of the frame, just behind the Pick and Save there. There's an armored vehicle with an officer down next to the armored vehicle. Now, we're not zooming in. We don't want to show any police positions if this tactical situation is still ongoing, but I can confirm to you that there is an armored vehicle right outside the corner of that apartment complex, and the officer is still down in the grass next to that point. Now you can see there are dozens of officers, and it looks like possibly a school just across the way. They've got a pretty wide berth set off where they're not allowing any people to get in past that scene, so it looks like the tactical situation may still be ongoing. We have not received confirmation on that, so it is our position at WISN never to show tactical positions. At this point, I can tell you that they do have the intersection and the roadway in the adjacent neighboring area here of this apartment complex shut down, keeping people out of the area. We'll continue to monitor the situation and let you know as soon as we get any new information confirmed.
And again, we were able to confirm, though, Flight for Life, again, flying to the scene. We're not exactly sure which locations they're going to be going to, but you've been following the situation as well. 12 News' Colleen Henry joining us here on the desk tonight. What have you been able to find out?
Well, we've been working the phone, so what I can tell you is actually what Matt referred to. It is Sabish Middle School there. The street, Peters Avenue, on which that's located, has been closed. That, interestingly, is the same location, the same street on which a hometown bank was robbed this afternoon about 4:25. This is the same area where this bank was robbed, within blocks of each other. Now, this is the just also adjacent to a Pick and Save, which I talked to the folks at Pick and Save who won't comment, but that they're staging outside the Pick and Save. You'll see the big parking lot there. Now, we are told from WBAY has said that they have linked this shooting here to the bank robbery, saying the bank robbery suspect has been surrounded on Peters Avenue. Now, this is something also that the Fond du Lac Reporter is reporting, and you can on its website you can see a photo they're showing. That way you can see it much like the video here, where the police, they say, have a suspect surrounded. Fond du Lac Reporter reports that the suspect is not in custody, but is being held by police, but is being uncooperative, so that may mean that they have him cornered, and that's perhaps what we're seeing here. It's hard to tell, of course, from the distance, and as Matt said, we don't show tactical positions for obvious safety reasons, but for the moment it appears that this may be linked, this hometown bank robbery, to this incident involving the police officer. Fond du Lac Reporter said the officer who was shot was fired during a pursuit.
All right, so we don't really know what the injury is to the officer at this point, but we are aware that Flight for Life has been sent there, so we will likely have more information as the evening goes on as far as the officer's condition. And as Matt says, we are not going to show you directly the actual moving in on a suspect, because it could indeed be a dangerous situation to see that.
It could tip them off, obviously. And of course, we want to point out where this bank robbery occurred and get no confirmation directly. I mean, WBAY is reporting that there is a tie between the bank robbery suspect and the person that they have on the scene there in Fond du Lac. But there is some distance between where this robbery took place.
Time and space, but not very far, because Peters, the area, is actually within blocks of each other. So very close in proximity and very close in time. I think we learned about this shooting perhaps just before 6 o'clock. As I said, the bank robbery happened around 4:30.
And as Matt was saying, it's an incredible show of force as far as the two scenes that he's been looking at as he was flying in. Took him like 15 minutes from Milwaukee to get to Fond du Lac to get an impression of what is happening.
Sheriff's office is there. The police department obviously is there. It's their officer, we're told. And of course, none of them is available to comment.
It is a sheriff's officer, or?
No, that is the police department. Okay. We are told by the Fond du Lac Reporter that this is a Fond du Lac police officer. It's the local paper up there, has reported that it is a Fond du Lac police officer who has been shot. And of course, we do not know his condition, but obviously we believe that Flight for Life is headed to help him.
And we want to go back out, actually, to 12 News' Matt Salemi up in Chopper 12. And Matt, have you seen any sign of Flight for Life?
Yeah, Flight for Life was actually at the Fond du Lac Airport, and they departed here without coming to the scene. That is what they just told us they were headed back to their base. They took off eastbound from the Fond du Lac Airport. Again, this all took place in an apartment complex, the one that's right in the center of the frame, and it's just behind a Pick and Save off of Peters, which is just south of Johnson, or Highway 23 here in the Fond du Lac area. Again, we never zoom in and show police positions when there is a tactical situation ongoing, but when we arrived on the scene before we went on the air, I zoomed into that apartment complex, and there's an armored vehicle parked right at the corner of it, and there was an officer laying in the grass right next to that armored vehicle. At this point, you can see there are dozens more officers. They do have a wide area blocked off here between the school and the shopping center there, and the entire apartment complex. There's just that one entrance, and that's the in and out, and that apartment complex is blocked off entirely as well. So they do have it completely surrounded at this point as they continue this situation.
Obviously a volatile situation happening right now in Fond du Lac, and we will keep our eyes on this. Matt Salemi obviously above. We also have a crew of reporter team and also the help of our sister station WBAY, covering every possible angle that we can of this story at this moment. You can keep track of it on our mobile app, and of course we will have more information tonight at 10 o'clock, no doubt.
Absolutely. Also updates on WISN.com. We'll see you back here at 10 o'clock.
You've been watching breaking news coverage from WISN 12 News. Stay with WISN 12, WISN.com, and our WISN mobile apps for continuing coverage.